pictures are, it ain't true. All right, so as I wait for my invites to get it next match, uh, first game of the season for Let's Get Orny. So it'll be cool to see them come off, see if they get some momentum going early. What do you think their draft phase is going to be like? You think they're going to draft tanky, draft maybe a little bit conservative, or you think they're going to try and go for a kill or kill lanes, or what's your take on it?
Oof. For both of the teams?
Well, let's get Orny first.
Okay. I don't know. Last season we saw them, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, draft like almost complete tank. Most CC lockdown. So I don't know. I'm hoping we get to see more from them, and I'm hoping they do switch it up because I am a little bit tired of seeing tank in the tank meta. But if I don't see an Ornn, I'm not gonna know what to do.
So, with the current state of the game, tanks are pretty much still the meta, right? They still
Yes.
kind of dominate the game. Now that's one of the big changes coming too, right? They're kind of nerfing the brawler class a little bit.
They are the bruiser fighter. They're nerfing
Yeah.
a few of the items there.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely, there's been many games where I've gotten punted by a Lee Sin or gotten suplexed by a set. It definitely has a place, and I think that kind of goes into what we were talking about earlier with the reemergence of bot lane priority. A lot of these brawlers kind of stand toe to toe with an ADC, which, in my opinion, I feel like the ADC should take that fight. Now on to Twinkies Angels. Strong jungle performance. Who do they got jungling for them now?
Oh, they have the Sloth Tamer, I believe is his name.
Sloth Tamer. I'm just gonna call him Sid.
Okay.
Sid the Sloth.
I love that.
So Sid was sitting at 194 CS last week, 6 kills, 1 death, and 9 assists. Very active jungler. I think that bodes well for the fact that we're used to seeing Let's Get Orny kind of play some heavy tank meta. If you are involved in the lanes early, get your laners ahead, those tanks seem to melt a little bit easier.
Okay, so much going on. So much.
Nosebleed, I still love you too. So, just letting you know, I still love you, Nosebleed. But so only 2 deaths on Twinkies Angels, which Kale was the other one for 1 and 6. I expect to see a little bit more of him be a little bit more active in this game. Like I said, for 1 and 6, 218 CS. I'd like to see him get a little bit closer than that 10 kill mark, maybe this game.
I'm also interested to see if they're gonna ban the Ezreal or not, or if they decided, you know what, we may have lost, but it doesn't matter.
Well, and I mean that's the thing too. I mean Twinkie is really, really, really good with Ezreal, but you can play around the Ezreal pretty easily too, with the right draft. Top and mid, deathless first game. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Just leave their support out. No glory to the support, just like words. And there's the support.
He's still a boss though. Their support's still a boss.
Yeah.
I see you. I see you. So support, speaking of that, Imabous. 33 CS, 3 kills, 12 assists. Very active. Very impactful lanes. I expect to see him roam quite a bit, and I'm just assuming to him. So I apologize. Just let me. But between the support and the jungler for uh, Twinkies Angels, I think we'll see fights early in mid bot lane. They usually leave homemade alone a little bit up top, kind of like on an island, and he does well up there on an island. Pretzel King, you're right. Support lives do matter. And I don't have, like I said, I don't have any information really on Let's Get Ornny, as we've really kind of cracked down on the stat tracking for this season. So next week I'll have information on that. Apologies for that. This week I don't have any stats from this.
I mean, honestly, I think I'm curious to see if we're ever going to get a game where they don't roam. Because it's just not just the meta for tanks, but meta for support, leaving their ADC alone so they can farm under tower.
Well, yeah, and I mean that's extremely beneficial, because then you're not splitting experience. That's another way to kind of try and snowball that ADC single lane action, especially if it's safe for tower.
I don't know. I guess I'm just wondering, like, if they're, because what I think I've been seeing from what I have been seeing is just one team does like have their support go to roam first, and the other team just kind of goes, "Oh wait, we didn't expect this. Hold on, we have to match this." Understandable.
100% understandable.
I mean, I know that comes from my support saying the same thing to my ADC. They get so sick. Nope, bye. Don't want to do it.
Hey, we can't forget about Mars either. You know, I don't give Mars as much love as, you know, Mars holding it down in the mid lane. Proud of you.
That is true. We're forgetting
Doing it
about you,
good.
Mars. I'm sorry.
I want to see that Azir though.
He's played his ear? My goodness.
I've seen him play the Azir.
What?
Come on. The Azir was such a good pick. You had the best skin ever. That is seriously, like, next to Pentakill Chapter 2 or Chapter 4. I don't know which chapter it is. The Pentakill Karthus skin is the best skin in the game. But now, his Azir skin, that's number 2.
I don't remember seeing those ear skins, so we'll have to take your word for it. But
it's the it's like the undead pharaoh looking one.
oof. Yeah, I mean, what do you think we'll see out of Mars this game? I mean, we did see his Akali, but I'm curious to see if he's going to crack out a Yasuo or Yone or something like that.
I would like to see the Yone. I think that's a viable pick for him. I think it would be a comfort pick for him, even though that I haven't seen him play it a whole lot. I know he's got it in his back pocket. But
Oh,
then
yeah.
again, if they don't ban it, I expect to see him on Victor. I don't think personally, Let's Get Ornny's going to respect him.
No.
And I think they're going to try and ban out Twinkie, because that's what I've seen in prior seasons. And I think there's a chance that Mars gets his Victor. If that's the case, I expect to see him be extremely impactful in this game.
I mean, I'm hoping, like, but then again, just haven't seen anything from Ornny. Don't know what they're going to do, if they're going to prioritize the mid lane. But, I mean, from what I've heard from every mid laner, it's Victor is horrifying to go against.
Oh, it's terrible. It's oppressive. Like, the only thing that I've ever had any kind of success on, and it's a fringe pick, was playing Kennen into it, because it's like you've got a lot of lockdown, but you can also poke from range. Don't you tell him to
Yeah.
pick Riven. The Rise, I will give you that. That's another one of my favorite mid champs. Rise was good. That was a good Rise.
I just want to see a Riven mid. I don't know. Hey, if Shell can pull it off, I think Mars could.
I think Mars could. I think he could pull it off. But if we're gonna name champs that we want to see him play, I want to see him play the Udyr mid.
Oh, I would no, please don't. I don't want to see anybody playing Udyr mid. Gonna be honest, Udyr jungle is enough for me. Hi, Spliff. Welcome into the party.
Welcome, Spliff. The man who smites people from halfway across the world.
Here we go. Non-silence. Just can't think of any other stats to give for a second week.
Yeah, we're just kind of waiting on one person. I think it should be about ready to kick off. Overall recap of the first game. I think that after seeing the first game of the night and the second game for Meat Geniuses, I think they just need to kind of strategize a little bit, kind of take the week to sit back because they're on bye week this week. Kind of get a strategy and a game plan together. Kind of come together, really talk about what they've experienced so far in the league. Maybe do a little VOD review. Overall, well, we all got room for improvement. As far as Orange Ducks go, I would just keep doing what I'm doing. Honestly, I mean, it's been a uh, pretty dominant showing so far, in my opinion.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's
Oh,
what we've been seeing from like most of the games. It's just been stomp or no, it's been stomp. One stomps.
so on our little prediction tracker, we've got 100% for Twinkies Angels.
I'm gonna be biased. Please, someone vote Ornny. I want money. I want money. Yeah, I mean, I feel like just a lot of people watched season 1. They saw how Twinks Angels did during that season. They just, I don't know, maybe feel more comfortable. Because I feel like Ornny right now is just a huge mystery to me, and it kind of scares me a little bit because I don't no clue what they're gonna come out with.
I mean, they've got quality players. I mean, Tamer, mattyrak. I mean, mattyrak in the jungle, like on the Kane. I know he plays Kane. Great Kane player. MaraMara, I'm kind of new to. Vodka, I'm new to. I don't remember those two from last season. I apologize if you were here and I don't. I still love you. Dater, like I said, Dater, I believe is their mid laner, right?
Yep.
Plays Syndra very well. Plays many of the control mages mid well. I think Oriana is another good one for him. eltoropoopoo, solid top laner. He's a safe top laner. He's not gonna. He'll take calculated risks, but not to the detriment of the team. So I mean, out of those three, solid, strong players. As far as Vodka and MaraMara, I'm kind of in the dark. I'm excited to see though.
And there's also the thought that Dater did have that really good Yone that we saw last season against Mars as a Collie.
That's true too. This was like a little bit of a grudge match between those two. Actually, as a matter of fact, it is. I'm excited.
I wanna. Huh?
You first. I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, I'm sorry. I get too excited and I accidentally overtalk. But I was just gonna say real quick that I do want to see now have Mars pick that Akali and Data go Yone again just for a rematch.
Right, fisticuffs straight down mid lane. No roams, just straight up fighting. Whoever wins gets the farm.
Yeah. I mean, I've made bets like that in my solo queue.
Good point. Good point. He had a good game of Ziggs too. Ziggs is another good champ. I mean, Dater's got a pretty wide champion pool. I think it's up there with Mars's champion. So, there's a lot of different options that we can see out of this mid lane. And who knows? Maybe this game is won through mid lane in that case. Again, to anybody that wasn't here on the first game that's here now, I appreciate you coming out and showing your love for Other Side Gaming. We love you. We appreciate you. And yeah, hope you have a good time. Spliff, why are you playing Warhammer? Don't you have to have like other people to play that with? Isn't it like a big board game thing? I know Nova plays it.
Huh?
Total. Okay.
Huh? Yeah, I thought he was playing Call of
Oh,
Duty
okay.
recently. Yeah.
Well, if it's like StarCraft, I might have to check that out.
You should definitely play Pokemon. I agree. I second that.
I will make it. I promise I'll download it and I'll try it.
Let's go.
But I'm really thinking about that Warhammer because I want to be cool like Novo and play with the Custodes and just stomp everybody. You won't raid every other week. Don't lie to me. You're lying to me on your own stream. How is that right?
Twice a week. What do you mean? Yeah.
Twice in the same week. So is that in the sense that it's one time you're gonna raid twice? Go cringe yourself, Spliff.
Spliff. No, I can't even commentate on that. I think it's rude to bully my own ADC. I can't do that.
No, that's what you're supposed to do.
I do it in game all the time, but I mean, he deserves a break.
Spliff deserves no breaks.
I did it entirely this morning.
Well, I expect to see you guys Saturday. Saturday is my raid that I run. You are more than welcome to come. All right, so we're in ban phase. That's enough for the other offshoot games that we play. The ban on the Kench. The ban on the Kench. That actually, yeah. El Toro plays the Kench a lot. That's a very, very good ban. There's been many games where I've seen him carry. Oh, mattyrak got the cane. I told you, mattyrak got the cane.
I want to see that cane. Give it to me.
You got the Vhagar.
Ooh.
The Viego. It's cool. All right. Xayah Rakan bot. I know that you're a savant of the Xayah Rakan bot lane duo.
I used to be before I made the switch back mid. I main Xayah for a long time.
Strong champ.
She just got buffed too.
Yeah. We got the Castlewin mid. So Castlewin versus the Vhagar. That is an incredibly smart pick.
I don't get the Riven. Sorry.
I don't think there's a world that he picked Riven into Vhagar. If he did, okay, so if he did, I would personally purchase him a giant solid gold wheelbarrow to haul his giant brass balls around him, because that I would never do that ever. Like, I can't play Rivet anyway, so I'm no one to judge. But I just don't know. The Kassadin though, he can ult through that cage.
It's gonna be a
So
nightmare for Vhagar.
yeah, that's gonna be a bad time. I mean, again, Dater's no slouch. So I mean, I just hope that the amount that we're hyping up this mid lane fight, that it really pans out to be what we think it's going to.
Yeah, as I say, watch him just farm. They had a farm peace festival.
Right. Don't even trade shots. Like, no Vhagar Qs. Nothing. Vhagar cages his tower.
That Can that even happen?
What's that?
Kelly stepped in, huh?
So 2 minutes and 30 seconds until the game starts. This time, since you're available, can you fast forward the stream so that we can easily sync up to the stream, Nevo? I'd love you a lot if you would do that. Big heart, big heart. I appreciate you.
I want to see some nasty Cassante outplays. I've seen him play really well.
That's a champion that I'm not too brushed up on. Like I said, I've kind of taken a bit of a leave of absence to the game. Who knows? Watching these games has kind of made me have a itch to play. I don't know if I want to dive down that path. We'll see. We'll see. But Cassante, not seen him but once, and I don't even really know what his kit does. I know he does an ult that's kind of like a Mordekaiser thing that can get you in a 1v1 against somebody, but I don't know really how it works. I'd be interested to see it, but I just need some more time with the champ to be able to see like what he's capable of, what his real strengths are, weaknesses are, and all that.
I mean, I don't know. Like, it just depends on the player. I've seen so many people playing really, really poorly. In fact, like most of them do.
I don't know how he would go into a Dr. Mundo. I mean, what is that? What does that matchup even look like? Is it a chill lane? Is it a farm lane? Is it a try to kill the Mundo lane? Which I don't
It,
think there's any lane that's a try to kill the Mundo lane. But
yeah, no, Mundo. I don't believe I've seen a Cassante win against a Mundo. It's rough, but I haven't seen anybody win against Mundo lately.
I'm not a big fan of his changes either, to be completely honest. I like pre-change Mundo, where he was even less intelligent. Like, it was a good clear in the jungle, good time to play in the jungle. That's where I got my 7 Mundo, the jungle. But all right, we are off. So it looks like Sloth Tamer heard my I'm sorry, Sid heard my foreskin comment. Now Twinkies Angels is the foreskin. All right, let's speed up to
Oh my goodness.
meet the stream. Something funky happened with the stream. There we go. We know. Kind of good. Novo, if you can hear me, the stream's kind of doubled up. You got a screen on top of a screen or whatever. All right, so we got the 3-point defense for. Apologies that you can't see the stream. It'll be up here shortly. I'm going to do my best to kind of commentate us through this. We got a 3-point guard on Twinkie's Angel side. Mundo's in lane. We got Vagar guarding, going to lane, and Kane is starting on red bot side. Both junglers getting a strong leash. Cassante going top to match the Mundo. All right, nice little pick by Mars, getting a little trade in on Dater. Homemade getting a little trade in on the Mundo. All right, our stream is back.
Nice.
We got a little slow push going bot lane for Twinkie Angels. Kane skips Krugs to go over to his Wolves. Got a good trade with the Cassante top into MaraMara on the Mundo. What was that? I'm sorry.
No, you get it. Just 2 needs Krugs. You don't need Krugs.
I hate those. I hate that camp. Like when you start bot side, Krugs are so hard to kill early with most champs. Good guard by Dater, putting up the cage, preventing the Cassidy from coming in and plopping one on him.
It's so sad. Satisfying, especially.
What I've noticed too is that these jungle clears are not healthy anymore at all. Like junglers are taking a lot of damage. Got the early gank by Kane on the Cassante, who gets out. I think he's out. Gets the slow. Little trade with the cleaver to finish it off. We got Sloth coming in. He wants some of that Kane.
I mean, who doesn't? Have you seen Kane? Let's be honest here. Yeah. It's just the sad side of having a Kane. Like, on the bright side, you didn't die, but there's no win situations. He gets orbs either way.
Right. Right. And, like, as soon as he goes red Kane, like, Sloth wasting a little bit of time searching the jungle. Got the gank going mid. More orbs. More orbs. mattyrak says, give me those orbs. I don't want to kill yet. I want all the kills later. We got the Rakan roam. Putting vision down.
Yeah. That's
First blood on the Dater. Viego's such a strong champ, too.
Nice.
Ooh, that's not good. That's not good. Aren't the flash. He's out. He's out. mattyrak's out.
Has been. So I'm surprised no one's paid too much. Oh, no.
It's been quiet in the bot lane. Let's take a check up on the CS. We got a pretty even CS. 2 CS lead for Twinkie. I gotta move around there. The Imabous support, I actually really like that pick because I play. Oh, and eltoropoopoo's in bot lane. He's not playing top lane. MaraMara's top lane. But like I was saying, the Imabous provides a lot of strong lockdown and sneakily strong if they build AP.
AP Imabous?
Yes.
Or wait, I'm misunderstanding, I think.
I'm
I
just
don't know
talking
if
like
to be afraid or not.
no, the Amumu. So Amumu building like I forget the item. It's the burn item for tanks. The AP burn.
Oh, yeah. That bombies?
No, it's we gotta fight. Ooh, the Rakan steals the kill though. That's unfortunate.
Taking all the kills, the recon getting all of them.
Good job for the early dragon, but they gotta know that Kane's gonna be here, and he can wall step that, smite it, and walk out. He's gonna let it go. He's gonna try and go for the gank.
I can't tell you
Got
how
the
many
slow.
times. Just cast in on level 6. Game might be over. Lane definitely over for Vhagar.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get away from him now. Just like that. Good trade, forced the back. I mean, he took a tower shot, so he's a little low himself, but that's the one thing about Kassadin too, is if you're not watching your mana with Kassadin, like you can put yourself into some really, really bad situations. I know that from experience.
Oh yes, me too.
Homemade getting a little vision top. That's a fortunate back for Vhagar too, though. He's got a pretty strong way of pushing into him. He could farm pretty safe for a little while against the castle.
There's just a lot less kill pressure. Kassadin didn't take ignite. You don't have to worry about him popping on you. Ignite, run away.
Right. We got a nice little fight going top. Homemade's taking a lot of damage though. The Mundo's popped his ult, he's healing. Did Homemade build anti-heal first?
He did not, I
not.
believe.
Very
And
good
it's
vision.
possible.
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying it's possible that maybe that Khan, for some reason, just builds it right after boots. So he doesn't feel too threatened to build anti-heal right now.
Ooh. Mars gets out. Oh. He's chasing. He's chasing. Matty wants it. And he changes his mind. And with that kill on the Rift Herald, he is glad that he changed his mind. See, that's the thing with this matchup mid, is like Mars can do that now. But when Vhagar gets like 300 stacks, like that's gonna hurt. Like that's gonna kill him.
Yeah.
But she's only sitting at 65 stacks right now. But it's going to Vhagar's going to scale, and it's going to, if he dives like that, it's going to kill Mars.
That's just the question of, is Mars gonna know that and respect that and just not dive him when he sees that?
Right. And that's where you made a really good point, because right there, right on that back, if Mars had took Ignite, Data's dead.
Yeah. It's really where you just gotta weigh the options. Like, hey, maybe Ignite is gonna be better in this matchup. I would have taken it versus Vhagar.
Right. Sid coming in. Oh, that's unfortunate. Maddie with the defense. They really nerfed the amount of damage that does.
I haven't paid attention to Rift Herald damage if they nerfed it.
It used to take it down to two plates from full tower.
Ooh.
I don't think Dater's going to get there to save him. Good flash by Maddie. Good flash. Good cage.
Oh.
Oh. Oh, and that's an unfortunate Vagar R.
And it's just, yeah, that VA go being able to just press the no button.
That was unfortunate. That was a perfectly timed use of his R to avoid that Vagar R. Well,
That's
we
free
got
joke
Red
for
Cane.
them.
We got Red Cane now. But he doesn't want to go into 3 of them.
No.
But he can do stuff like that too, so that's fine. So we got a 4K gold lead at 12 minutes. 1 Rift Herald and 2 Dragons for Twinkies Angels with 6 kills.
I mean, I definitely think Ornny is doing a better job on the defense and playing picks a little more carefully, but yeah. Honestly, I would personally take out just that Rakan because his knock up into ult is devastating for a team fight.
Right. So Dater's sitting on 90 stacks. We got Cassante going in, clearing some vision.
I'm really surprised that Xayah is able to push into that Caitlyn as much as he is now, considering Caitlyn is Xayah Rakan's counter. Every time I play it, I have to ban the Caitlyn.
Yeah, I mean her range is the longest in the game, right?
Yeah.
It's just every time I've played against the Caitlyn, it's hard to engage unless you have an Imabous or something that stun, pull in, then hard CC for a significant amount of time just to give the ADC and any other carries you have time to kill it. Because I mean, she starts hurting too. I mean, I've seen her one-shot other ADCs.
I mean, just the nightmare of a late game Kate passive did Jinx 3/4 health one shot right there.
Yeah. That was a great play by Rakan to come in through the backside. Secure the kill on the Caitlyn. mattyrak's kind of getting put under a lot of pressure here to try to make a play. Kind of feel bad for him.
Yeah.
Great knock-up, great knock-up. Can you get... Twinkie's just doing Xayah things now. I didn't see if Amumu burnt his ult.
I don't think so.
That would have been a time to use it. Give mattyrak enough time to do a little bit of damage, pop in, steal their soul. And there's first tower. First tower goes down bot lane. We got the bot lane roaming up mid. Now, if I'm Dater, I know my bot lane just just got the tower knocked, so I should be expecting company.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely. As soon as that bot tower goes down, they disappear. I'm out of mid lane.
Right.
Like, you can have this mid tower, I can't fight this. Oh no, they might just decide to do the...
I mean, that's the smart play. Take the money and back. You just got a tower. You're sitting on 3-0-1, 2-0-4. Get the money on the map, and then try to make a play.
Although I don't like that Mundo just being able to do Mundo things.
Yeah.
Up, like...
They're going to try and bait the Cassante into a fight. But Homemade's not going to go for it. Homemade's a pretty safe player. Going for the back. Taking the L, just going for the back. So that was good. MaraMara's standing toe-to-toe with Homemade. Trying to push top lane. Counter that bot lane loss. Gotta fight mid lane. That's just unfortunate. They need some front line for Veigar and Kayn to do things.
The problem is Kayn kind of has to be that front line. I've been in games with that where I'm the bruiser. I have to be that front line, but
right.
It's difficult with this.
I mean, with Mundo unlocked now, doing the roam, you get a little bit better front line. I think the team fight's still good for Let's Get Ornny, but they can't be getting caught out like that.
Yeah.
That's 3 dragons, puts them on soul point. 5k gold lead, 11 kill lead, 11-0. Interesting. They send the Caitlyn north to go against Homemade. Now, I guess, well, they got the gank coming too.
Well, I mean, it's viable. Kate's sitting on Kraken right now, so she can definitely go toe to toe with them with Kayn.
Even at a 3 level deficit.
With that Kayn.
Well, I guess with Kayn. But I mean, still, that's 9 and 10 versus 12. I mean, I don't know Cassante. I'm just assuming that he's a new champ and completely overpowered like Bel'Veth was.
Thankfully, no, he's actually not. He's a little... I've never played him, but from what I've seen, he's a little more difficult to play. You can't just ult someone and get to one-shot them.
Right. Well, and that's the thing too. Like, I haven't seen his ult like effectively used yet.
Just pray that you never see his ult with the Yasuo ulting that person. Sante follows the person, Yasuo follows the person.
Oh man. Kayn got a 1v1 right now. He's gonna back out. Smart play, smart play. That was a lot of damage they put on that Mundo really, really quick.
Yikes, yeah, that's Cassidon things.
Yeah, there's nothing that they're going to be able to do there to save that tower.
That's unfortunate, because that's the tower you need. You want to keep that one.
Yeah. I mean, Twinkie's sitting on Greaves and Kraken, so attack speed, plus he's got a Zeal. So attack speed's starting to stack for him.
Yeah, if he goes for that quick Blades thirds, he's going to be a monster.
Wow, that's
not sure that's
bad for Matty. That's a bad day.
That is not where he wants to be.
I mean, you got Twinkie's Angels just pushing topside with a full group.
Yeah, they're looking to push that tower down. Hopefully at the cost of Vhagar being able to push in their bot tower.
Right.
But no.
I mean, they're keeping up. They're keeping up as far as towers go. So,
Yeah.
you know, major objectives wise, they're keeping up. I mean, they can't let them get the dragon. They can't let them get like a 22-minute soul, 23-minute soul.
Ooh, Hextech soul too. But, you know, if I was Kane, like right now, looking at it, just try to steal.
Right. I mean, you got the wall run, right?
Yep. You can
Pop
queue
the.
right out.
Yep. So Homemade's got Bramble now. Heartsteel, is that a new item?
That's since preseason, yeah. It's just one where big tanks go for it just to build up more and more health and be really annoying.
Yeah, like tanks need more health.
Have you seen a Scion ADC with Heartsteel?
Oh. So, funny story. This one time I'm playing jungle, and this dude builds lethality Scion, and I'm playing E in the jungle.
Yeah.
And all he did was just invade me after again and again and again and again. And I know Novo remembers this because I was absolutely tilted. I was like screaming, punching the desk, the whole 9 yards. Like I couldn't take it. I could not take it. We got a fight here in the jungle.
Oh, may take down that
good.
Viego? The nice pick.
Yeah, that's what you need to do.
That secures Dragon for them. As long as they don't die to Xayah.
Oh, that's an unfortunate down on mattyrak.
Ooh, casting damage on Mundo.
That's insane. Well, I mean, Mundo doesn't have anything for AP.
Trying to be a meat shield so they won't focus the Kayn, Caitlyn, Vhagar.
Yeah, but I mean, with that Cassidy on the other side, you need to build like forget, it's like nature's something.
Oh, Force of Nature, yeah.
Yeah, Force of Nature or something to kind of counteract that AP damage.
Yeah. So I mean, that Cassidy is the only thing like melting that Mundo.
And fast, like.
Yeah.
Like Mars is 4-0 and 7 out of mid lane.
Yeah, that'll be an uncontested Baron for them.
So if I'm Twinkies Angels and I just got Baron, I would be 1v or 1-3-1ing, trying to get pressure in all three. I mean, they've got pressure top and mid, but bot lane they could push in, make them split the fight, because just like you saw when they're together, Let's Get Ornny can win a team fight. Like they can if they do it in the right way. Preferably not in the jungle.
Yeah.
Oh, locked
that
him down.
Healing. Oh, they just saw the Cassante ult. Yeah, Viego's getting himself into some really bad situations now.
Yeah. And that's the thing with Viego too. Like I played a little bit of Viego, and like you start off so strong. Like you get early ganks, you get early picks, and it kind of builds like a false sense of security, like you're pretty much unstoppable. But with the right CC, you're not that tanky. You can get mowed down really fast. And currently, Viego is the only death on their team. mattyrak picking a fight he doesn't want. Let's see if he gets out of this. Nope.
Oh. Now that Zaya's starting to build quick blades.
Oh man, wasted the flash. That was max range. She was out. Ooh, and the Cassante goes down with the Veigar ult out of the bush.
Nice. That is the fight they need.
Yeah, but they needed to back out. They overextended a little bit because now it's 3v2 on a tower that Mundo can't protect himself.
Did that Cassidon just okay?
Mars with the Quadra.
I don't like that Cassidon.
That's nasty.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's like illegal in like 37 states.
That is yikes. This is why I like to pick mid lane last in case something like that comes out of the bush. I don't want to have a Veigar going in that.
Yeah, that's just a bad time. I mean, Dater's been doing good though. Like Dater's been catching him in the cage, and that's Dater's job. Catch him in the cage, get the initial lockdown, let your ADC your ADC do the damage, let the Kayn do the damage, and follow up with the Amumu with CC. I mean, Dater's sitting on 210 stacks, so his R is going to start deleting people. The longer this game goes on, the stronger he gets.
I'm hoping he's starting towards Rabadon second.
I mean, he needs it. Like, let's see. We got treads on Cassante. We got treads on Viego. We got treads. Like, everybody's built some form of AP resistance. At least on the front line.
That's gonna be their problem if they can stall it. I mean, that Veigar just presses R on Xayah. Bye.
Yeah. How is Mundo still alive?
Heartsteel.
That is insane.
Yeah, that is Heartsteel Mundo for you.
Oh, the lockdown on the Mars. Mars gets out.
That could. Yeah, yikes. Had a moo.
It's mattyrak versus all.
Kayn can save the day, it's okay.
That Cassidy is just mowing people down. Mars is 12-0-9.
Oh.
3 items and boots.
Yeah, I am very thankful to not have come across a Cassidy in solo queue yet, but yikes.
got a little jarring going in the in-game chat. Top lane cleanup. I know you guys can't see the game. I apologize for that. Twinkies Angels is marching down top lane right now as we speak.
I did that to my league client too. I had to alt tab and then press the secondary league icon to get me back into the game.
Yeah, I had to do that myself. Oof.
Oh, there we are. We're back.
And that's a cleanup on aisle 3.
Mars wants an interview. Yeah.
And that's gonna be game 2. So Twinkies Angels and Orange Duck Gaming go to 2-2 this week.
That's incredible.
Yeah, a lot of action-packed landing this evening. We had Mars 15-0-11, 26 KDA, 41,000 damage done, 15k gold earned. Hey, and I did ask from the get-go, maybe this game is won through the mid lane. I mean, I definitely think they snowballed the Mars and got that Cassidon rolling, and there was nothing that their front line could do.
Oh, I mean, Cassidon's fed. That's just it. It's kind of like the Samira. Samira's fed. That's it.
So all in all, fun-filled, action-packed evening of League of Legends. To all of those that came out to watch, I appreciate you. Nova appreciates you. I'm sure Morgan appreciates you.
Very much.
Thank you for hanging out with us. Excited to see what's coming down the pipe next week. I know we've got Mad Geniuses on bye, and I believe, don't quote me on this, but Orange Ducks, I think, is facing off against Twinkies Angels, which was shaping up to be a pretty bloody match.
I absolutely want to see that. I want to see the, I don't know, the ADC versus ADC mid. They just got so many great players.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely. I think the winner of that match is going to be the favorite for the season, in my opinion. But,
Absolutely.
so, well, thanks to everybody coming. Appreciate you. Can't wait to see you guys next week. It's going to be a fun-filled, action-packed evening, as it always is here at Other Side Gaming. Morgan, you got anything to add?
Nope, just basically what Stretch said. Thank you guys so much. I don't know if Kane appreciates your guys' support, and we just love reading chat, and casting is fun for all these games. Thank you.
It's a good time. It's a good time. If you haven't followed, liked, subscribed, please do. Appreciate you. Other than that, this is Stretch signing out.